Hi guys, Sportsia News Briefs. Messi to play in 2024 Olympic Games. The Champions League's biggest spenders this summer. Klopp claims Szoboszlai has a massive influence for Liverpool. Tottenham striker Richarlison reaches 50 Premier League goals. Chelsea loanee Lukaku on target as Roma ripped Empoli to shreds. Bournemouth goalless draw fan Chelsea's crisis flames. Now the news in detail. Messi to play in 2024 Olympic Games. Not even a year has passed since Leo Messi reached the peak of his career with the national team by lifting the 2022 World Cup, and the Argentine could already have another goal in mind: to represent Argentina at the next Olympic Games in Paris 2024. This has been recognized by Javier Mascherano, coach of the U20 national team, who has left the door open to both him and Angel Di Maria. Clearly it would be a pride for us to be able to have two world champions and this kind of players. There are players who deserve to decide certain things. And clearly, Leo and Angel are part of that, the coach explained on TYC Sports. It would be the perfect opportunity to round off a career by closing the perfect circle. He opened his career with a gold medal in Beijing and might want to finish it with another medal in Paris. The biggest problem would be the heavy schedule he would have to face, as that same year coincides with a new edition of the Copa America. He would not be the first player to play two tournaments in the same summer. The closest example is Pedri, when last 2021 he played both the European Championship and the Olympic Games in Tokyo. The Champions League's biggest spenders this summer. Paris Saint-Germain and their unbridled ambition to win their first UCL trophy, with an outlay of €345.5 million plus the €65 million to be paid for Gonçalo Ramos as soon as the purchase option becomes effective, followed by the €239.1 million spent by reigning champions Manchester City, accounted for 16% of the transfer investment of the 32 Champions League teams in the summer transfer window, €2,417 million. Arsenal, €234.94 million, Manchester United, €206.7, RB Leipzig, €157, Bayern Munich, €155, Newcastle, €145.2, Real Madrid, €128.5, AC Milan, €112.5, and Napoli, €85, complete the Champions League top 10 in terms of sums paid, according to data from the specialist platform Bessoka Pro, to strengthen their already strong squads to dominate their countries, but also Europe's top competition. Nobody has paid as much as PSG. Their new project is led by Luis Enrique Martinez, who has already won the Champions League, in 2015 when he was in charge of Barcelona. PSG have not yet done so. The last two editions, the French champions went no further than the last 16. In the previous one, they reached the semi-finals. Their only final was in 2020, a 1-0 defeat by Bayern in Lisbon. So close then, so far away for now. Klopp claims Szoboszlai has a massive influence for Liverpool. Wolves put Liverpool on the ropes at Molineux Stadium, but the Reds finally managed to take 3 key points after completing a second-half comeback against the Wanderers. Things didn't work out for Klopp's side in the first half, quite the opposite to the second half, which was a masterclass from the Anfield outfit. One of the players who made the difference after the break was Dominik Szoboszlai. Klopp made no secret of his satisfaction at the post-match press conference with the performance of the 22-year-old midfielder, who certainly showed the level for which the Reds shelled out a reported £60 million. Tottenham striker Richarlison reaches 50 Premier League goals. Richarlison's 50th Premier League goal was special, not only because it started a historic comeback against Sheffield United, but also because of the psychological problems that the Brazilian striker himself had confessed to suffering from due to his goal drought. After a first season in which the pressure undoubtedly affected him, the Brazilian seems to be gradually getting back to his best in his second season at Tottenham. The one against Sheffield United was his first significant goal for the London club. He made 27 Premier League appearances for Tottenham in the 2022-23 season, with a mere 1 goal and 3 assists. Richarlison started last season as a regular starter, but gradually fell out of favour as he struggled to find the net and became increasingly desperate. Chelsea loanee Lukaku on target as Roma ripped Empoli to shreds. Belgium forward Lukaku rolled in Roma's sixth of a simple home victory in the 86th minute of a match which also saw Paulo Dybala get off the mark for the season with a brace. Further strikes from Renato Sanchez, Brian Cristante and Gianluca Mancini, as well as a comical Albert Grassi own goal ensured a rout of rock-bottom Empoli and moved Roma out of the relegation zone and up to 12th on 4 points. Lukaku made his first start alongside Dybala in an attack which is hoped will help Roma qualify for the Champions League for the first time since 2018. On loan from Chelsea, Lukaku made a substitute appearance in Roma's loss to AC Milan before the international break and had a low-key evening against Empoli apart from his simple finish from Andrea Belotti's pass. Bournemouth goalless draw fan Chelsea's crisis flames. Mauricio Pochettino's side have won just once in 5 league games this term and they were booed off after lacking any semblance of a cutting edge at the Vitality Stadium. The Blues are without a goal in their last 2 matches and have scored only 5 times in the league this season. They are languishing in 14th place, closer to the relegation zone than the top 4, as Pochettino comes to terms with the size of the task facing him at Stamford Bridge. The former Tottenham and Paris Saint-Germain boss was hired in the close season to clean up the mess left by Thomas Tuchel, Graham Potter and Frank Lampard, who all had spells in charge of Chelsea during last season's wretched campaign. For more sports updates please do visit our Twitter handle or YouTube channel Sportsia.